Hey, good day, everybody. Welcome back to Dave's Garage at Dave's Garage 249. And today we're going to do follow up on the Mack Cruiseliner build and take a look at an old toy, and I'll show you something on my Pro Street Chevelle. So we got a few different things to look at. Okay, so Mack Cruiseliner is going together. I've just got a few bits and pieces to put on. I tend to pick away at the bits and pieces over a long period of time because it's just fidgety stuff, and some of the stuff is quite small, and some of these pieces still have some flashing and some cleaning up that need to be done. Here's the cab, and we still got a few more things. The wipers got to go on, but I'm calling this one pretty much complete. See, I robbed a few different decal sheets, but I thought that they were appropriate and would look good on this truck. And cab sits nice and square. Everything lined up pretty good. A lot of time spent building the chassis, making sure that things were going to be square. So this kit is a little sketchy instructions-wise, and they probably combined parts from the Mack R6, what is it, the 685 or the R model Mack kit, which is a really nice kit, and I built that truck, and it looks really nice in my showcase. Here I did the Mack decals on the rear, just a few minor details, and a little dirt in the stacks. I think the interior did turn out okay. I just left well enough alone on that. I didn't change anything. Things seem to be pretty crisp. That's about it on that Cruiseliner build, and we'll have to think of something else to build. So on we go to the next thing. So I would say that if I was a toy collector, which I kind of am, I would say that I really have a thing for the Dopke and the early Nylant steel trucks. Because even as I was a kid, I had a good sense of scale, and I like things to be authentic looking. Like, if you were playing in the sandbox with me and you packed down the dirt in your Tonka dump truck, I was, no, that's not the way it's really done. They don't pack the dirt down. Well, I guess nowadays they kind of do. So, but anyways, this is a model 1032. This is a self-propelled bucket loader with a belt, and I was lucky enough to get this off of eBay at a pretty good price. And the beauty of it is that pretty much everything works as it should. I think the belt's gotten a little loose over the years, but no matter. It's complete, and it has a lot of authentic moves, and that's what I liked about these toys. But they were pretty expensive back in the late 50s and early 60s. I think one of these would have set your dad back, or mom and dad back, 15 bucks, 18 bucks. And at that time, wages were probably $2.50 an hour if you were skilled trades or had a pretty good job. So that was a fair chunk of change, just like it would be today. So I'm really happy to have this in my collection. And I got about one or two more Dopke pieces to get. Here's a unit crane that I picked up, and it needs to be restrung, but it's complete and in really nice shape. This Nylant shovel here that I have, that I got for my 5th birthday. I didn't get this one, but I got one like it because I just every time we were in the five and dime store where it was at, I just yowled about it. And this one, I'm lucky. This one's got the original box instructions, spare string set, and all that. And then this is a telescoping Austin crane, and this one's a really nice one, all original. And the Barber Green bucket loader, That's just a few of them that I have, so I won't bore you with that anymore, and we'll go look at the Chevelle. Okay, so here's the trunk of the Chevelle, and you can see the bars from the roll bars come down and tie in. It's all standard stuff for pro streets. It's kind of nice that the trunk is carpeted, but the tin work was really nice, and it's a kind of a shame that they covered up the tin work. But here's the issue. This car, after I've driven it, and here it coincides with full fuel tank, it'll smell gassy here in the garage. And my first thought was that, well, you got these braided lines, they're 20-some years old, probably. And here's the thing about these braided lines, is that once they start cracking and get dried up and leaking, fuel will weep out and get into this braiding, and you won't see the leak because it evaporates and it just kind of runs into this braiding. You won't see it, but you'll know it's there because it'll be turning yellow because of the fuel. So that could have been an explanation, and or loose fittings. So I've tightened all the fittings and monitored this, and strangely enough, the smell went away while the car was sitting. Well, I filled the tank up and I took it out for a drive the other day, and bring it back in the garage and park it, and the garage smells gassy again. And this is supposed to be the tank vent, and this should be coiled and then stuck through the floor, and it was just stuck through like that. And so that's a possibility, but I plugged it, and as I stick my head in the trunk, I can still smell gas. So either when this tank is full, this seal is weeping and it's staying moist and making the gas smell, or the fuel cell has a crack in it somewhere, and it's probably above the halfway mark, because when I took this and put fuel in it, it's I think a 12-gallon tank, and I put about 5 gallons in, and whammo, the smell's back. So so that's going to be another video. Maybe we'll take this tank out and examine it. The foam inside gets broke down anyways and starts showing up in the fuel filter, which, you know, maybe it's just time to go ahead and stick a fuel cell in, a bigger cell, because I'd like to have maybe 15 gallons. This thing consumes fuel at about, I don't know, gallons per minute or something like that. So anyways, so that's the deal on the Chevelle. And I'll give you another look at some of my other old toys. I'm not a huge collector, and I'm running out of places to put stuff. So anyways, that's all I got for today. Thank you for subscribing to you subscribers, and thanks for watching this video and listening to me drone on and on about things. I really appreciate it, and I'd appreciate it if you would give me a like, and please subscribe. And you know, it varies. Like last night, you know, we went to a concert that was a tribute to Billy Joel and Elton John. It was very good, and I got excited. I took some footage of that. So that came in from last night, and we had a good time there. That's Fort Wayne, Indiana really has a lot of good rock and roll venues and a lot of entertainment. So if you're ever in Fort Wayne, you'll find out there's a lot of nice stuff there. So anyways, thanks for watching, and have a good weekend.